Let's see what can we got. Let's see. What are we drawing? What are we drawing? What are we drawing? All right. What are we drawing today? What are we drawing and talking about? I'm jumping right in. I'm just doing some, just doodling. Just got to get some practice in for a minute. Just need to get everything going a bit. Get a little comfortable before I start. Good. It's a little better. There, a little more light. So I'm not drawing in the dark. That's what it feels like I'm doing. How are you doing, Darajo Quinn Classo? Can I just call you Classo? That's fine. I'm just getting my practice in before I jump into my manga. Thank you. Trying to stay dedicated to doing live every day. Thank you. Thank you, Megamind. How are you doing? And how are you doing, Chick Nug King? I'm just working on my OCs and just working on my characters for my volume 3 of Under God. It's my manga. I just dropped volume 1 and 2 earlier this year, and I'm working on volume 3 currently. I'm doing good. A little exhausted today, but I'm good. Didn't sleep too good last night. And you ever have that you don't sleep too good and then you're like up early and you're like, and no matter what you do, you just can't go back to sleep. So you're just like, I'm up for the day. So it was like at 5 this morning, and I went to sleep around like 1:30 in the morning. That's an interesting style of sketching. Very nice. Thank you. Well, just working on my OC, my OCs, or just doing some concept stuff, just sketching out some stuff. Just I don't say sketching, just getting that practice in. Well, thank you, Zach's World, and hi again, Raging Fran. And how are you doing, Crazy Animators? And how are you doing, Zach's World? Man, I just shot up to 20 people. Now it's back to 6. I did just try to find the right time, I guess, when to uh, stream. Last night I was working on Nami. I did a acrylic painting on Nami. How you doing, Sazen Abrami? I think I made her chin a little long. It's okay. I got white out. I can always fix that. Hello. Well, thank you, Raging Fran. Thanks for the sub too. And just love working traditional. I can work digital as well, but traditional, I love it because of the feel and everything. I love the feel of traditional. My volume 3 is going to be at least 300 pages or more. Oh, thank you. How are you doing, Fighting Fags? Did I pronounce that right? Yeah, I think later today I'm gonna go on TikTok and do this too. I haven't been on TikTok to actually draw. I had a friend suggest it that I do that today. And I said, okay, might do that. Hey, I'm going around to see if any artist can draw my profile. You mean the one, your avatar that I see on the screen? Fighting? Oh, I mean, I know if I click on your button right, click on it, it's not going to really show me a blow up of your image, but um, we'll see where I'm at. Maybe I could. I mean, I know I could. It's just the thing is like right now I'm in the time to put this together. We'll see. Just right now I'm kind of tied up at the moment with volume 3 and these commission this commission painting. And I'm also working on some other paintings to put up on the Shopify store. Might as well do it all at once. So that is where I am at. But yeah. Hey guys, put a like on this video, get the algorithm going. I'm trying to grow this channel as much as I can. If I can get 1,000 subs, that'd be great. I want to be up there with the other indie creators. I'm kind of the black sheep right now, unknown. And I feel that I need to. This is the way I express myself, is through my art and everything, how I interpret everything. What inspired you to start drawing masterpieces like this? Uh, I just love drawing. I'll get rid of that chin right there, extra chin. But yeah, no, just drawing. I just love drawing. It's a good escape, and I can express myself through my art, and I love that because yeah, it's just how I interpret the world, and hopefully the world can see what I see through my work. Sometimes I feel disconnected and I feel this is the only way. I mean, I can talk to people and whatever. I'm introverted, but also if I need to be outro or outroverted, but extrovert I can if need be. My phone's going off like crazy. Is it okay if I come back later? If you do, then maybe tag me in a short. I'll see where I'm at because, like I said, I'm gonna be a little busy. And did you like wanted a commission piece or something, or how did you want this? And it's one of those things too. How do you want it done? Hmm. Yeah, yeah, we'll have to talk about that. You can DM me on Instagram or Twitter at sevens underscore October. I'll write it down. I know that feeling when that happens. I think positive and forget all of the negative things, and I keep going. Yeah, it's not fake positivity or nothing. It's just how I motion and go through life. I don't know what else I can say or do, but just to be myself and express myself the way I need to. Because outside of that, I can't control it. I only can control what I can do out of my own will and what's in front of me. And that's where that whole interpretation. You're the artist of any medium, whatever, but you have to. Thank you. We have to. We can't have too many chefs in the kitchen, meaning, or too many chefs in the soup. It's like you're making your own soup, which is your art. That's how you express yourself. You interpret it through you, whatever the ethereal, whatever's your imagination's coming from. You are the medium that expresses that, and you're the filter that expresses what you need to. Not, hey, I need you to do this that way. I hope that makes any sense. You can't always be a people pleaser because that'll eat you up and destroy you. You have to say no, put your foot down when it's needed. Don't be an asshole about it, but you gotta know when to say no. You're like, nah, I ain't feeling this. I'm gonna do it the way I need to. That's how I operate. It's like, no. Although I do commission pieces, and if they're paying, yeah, I'll listen to them. But when it comes to my own stuff, I do it the way I need to. Too much salt. Bit. How you doing, Jake? Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, it's too much salt in the soup. You need to put more. You need to put more sugar in that. Well, I think it's good. The soup is good without the sugar. Oh no, no, it's not good enough for me. Then that's where you lose yourself. You can't express yourself when you have that. Well, you did it all wrong. How do you know I did it wrong? This is my work. This is my art. This is how I express myself. But you're telling me that I'm wrong because you can't see my imagination. I do this because of you put out your imagination, and if people understand your vision and what you see, then yes, awesome, even better. But it's not um, the other way around. Well, this is my vision, although it came out of your head, but I think this would make it better. Okay, that's your opinion. Believe me. Michelangelo, Raphael, I'm sure like Leonardo, they all went through that shit. So it's like, but at the same time, they still had to do commission pieces. But if someone needed something done, like I said, with commissions, then yeah, the boss or whoever's paying for it does have the say so. But when it comes to your own stuff, that's you. That's all you. You gotta express it. And don't be shy about expressing yourself. Because if you don't want to be I could have been, should have been. Because I held back. I know I'm like talking dumb shit right now. It really does a bit. I like Undertale because the game taught me that the decisions you make affect your life. That's why I make good ones. Yeah, not all perfect. We're not all perfect, but we, just gotta try to do our best. Should probably be dry. Let's find out. Like, what was I doing? Like these pages I've been working on. Well, these are like I've been done doing, but I'm like getting this together at the moment. Volume three's pushing along pretty well. Thank you. Yeah, and I'd be thinking of times when I should jump on here, like what's a good time to jump and start live streaming. I try to say 2 o'clock, 7, maybe 9, or whenever I, have free time. Yeah, it's coming along pretty nice. You got the screen tones and all that stuff on as well. Let me do something here. It's the little detail stuff that eats at me. It's just a personal thing. Like later today, I think I'm gonna take a break. Like tonight, when it gets, after my next stream, I'm gonna take a break for tonight and attempt to play a game or something. But I feel so bad when I do that. You gotta treat yourself. Thank you. I've been drawing for a long time, so um, reminds me of Berserk. Oh, that's a huge compliment. Thank you. Yeah, this is volume three of Under God. Um, got to shield real quick. This is volume one, 250 pages, 252. Available digital and physical. So it's volume two, digital right now for volume two. But you can see that at AngelsOfTheRenaissance.com. I have been practicing my pixel art for 5 hours. Trust me, I've gotten better. Okay, 5 hours, yes. I mean, now imagine what at the end of the week, with that kind of energy you're keeping up, you stretch that even further. By the end of the week, you keep that going. You're imagine it's like one of those things. If you start drawing now or doing whatever now, at the end of the year, if you stay dedicated and stay on course, you'll see a difference. Do a side by side comparison of your old stuff to what you're working on, and you'll see the comparison. You'll see all the new stuff. Right now, I'm just doing little details and stuff under the ink washes. So I always stress, like, yeah, use ink washes. Like, ink washes are nice. It helps you stretch your screen tones and stuff. And then when you do a combination of screen tones and ink washes, it looks so awesome. She caught a big ass fish with her sword. Sevens. I guess I can have to fix his hair up like this a bit. Just a little, doing a little fine work. The thing is, there's like so many indie creators out there, um, even groups and stuff. And at the same time, I'm glad everyone's like dishing out their own interpretations and work and their own books and stuff. So we have a whole plethora of different like combinations of different people's works and all. Because I don't want everyone's work to look the same. Then it just kind of takes away from everything. It takes away from everything, and everyone becomes a cookie cutter. Especially one thing I don't understand: if someone came up to you and they have their work, right? They're showing you their work, and then you start making all these major changes. Like, no, that doesn't look good for me. That doesn't look good. I mean, and like, so then when does it become the artist's work and not someone else's? Oh, what's up, Renowned Zero? How are you doing, brother? These look clean, bro. They look great. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for jumping on. Man, it's awesome to have you here. You guys check out Renowned Zero. That dude's freaking awesome. Uh, the king of the indie scene space. Kind of. Well, I see him like what he does. I believe what he does and what he does. Just showing the real indie creators and just showing who's doing what out there. So yeah, you guys go check Renowned Zero out and subscribe to his channel. Cool dude. Right now I'm just working on volume 3. Oh yeah, you're working right now? Oh yeah. Well, what kind of how long of a break do you got? I know I shouldn't be messing with this too much, but I think it needs to be where it needs to be. How you doing, Payu 90? Hi. Been on break for about an hour, about to head back to the office. I feel you. Man, my last job, I put in 7 years at that place, and thank you, Bio. Um, I would work like hours, like 10 hours a day, and we've only got like two 15-minute breaks. Oh no, I take it back. A 30-minute break and a 15-minute break, and that was it. And we had a clock out every time. The dude was like a penny pitcher. I appreciate that about you. And as a funny thing, I would take my book when I was working on volume one. I would take it to work and try to draw as many panels or just work on the panels as much as I could within that little time span. And then if I was working on the CNC machine, then I would take my art and draw because I was just watching it, loading up the machine, doing that, changing the tools out if need be. But for the most part, it's just watching the machine do its long cycle, so I'd sit there and draw. Let's see. Okay, we come back to this drawing. Little details here and there. Let's see, what do we got? What do we got? What do we have? To be more correct. We usually get a 30 and two 15s. See, that's what's up. Like now, I'm working full for myself personally, and commission work. You know, I'm like at that point. I'm like, you know what? Screw it. Just push it. Put the best that you can out, and like, I don't know. I just kind of got rubbed the wrong way at that place. I didn't like it. I did not like it. Let's see if I want to color. Well, I guess I can ink wash that page. I can ink wash a little bit. Do some crazy stuff. But yeah, like once I get the funds for that commission painting, then I am going to go ahead and pay for those physical copies. Need a little bit, yeah, yeah, yeah. It is the best way. And the thing is, also being consistent. That's another thing. And I do not want people waiting years for a book. Sorry, Kongsgate. I know there's people that I'm cool with that are in and also customers of Kongsgate, you know, but I'm just stating the obvious is what I see. And I'm not trying to bash them or nothing. I'm just being real about it. I don't know what else I can tell you. So I want to do the opposite and put out books. I feel if I had you wait several months, I would feel terrible. Just my opinion. I could be wrong. People like waiting for years, and I guess. But me personally, I'm like, no, I want you guys to have this stuff now. And right now, I'm kind of embarrassed because Volume Two, it's available in digital, but people want physicals as well. And I hear you, Renowned. Zero. I hear you. I want a physical myself too. And I'm $10 for the amount of pages you get to. So right now I'm building my catalog on the website to have as many books as possible. And like I said, I've got a surprise next year in July for another book, and it's going to be going through a crowdfunding. By the way, not going to tell you who, but you'll know. You'll find out. You're thinking about double dipping, getting the digital of Under God Volume 2? Oh, when I get the physicals renowned, I would love to do an interview if that's cool. But I feel more confident to do an interview with you if you have me on. If it's up to you. But once I get the physicals of Volume 2 Under God, then I'll let you know, and I would feel comfortable to be on your show if you like. But yeah, renowned shows like independent creators, like real shit for real. Well, thank you, brother. Thank you. So you guys go check him out. Check out his channel. There's a whole lore to this whole comic book scene, this whole indie scene. It's pretty interesting. I'm gonna use like screen tone on this guy's teeth, but I do screen tone the little ass. Oh, dude, I'd be honored to be on your show, man, for real. But once I get that book, I'll be like, hey, books are here. Sending you your physical copy right now, and I would love to jump on. And I think you, Renouncer, I think you'd be surprised what's going to come out next year and where this next crowdfunding is going to go through. I'll just leave it at that. Leave it at that. Man, I be seeing like, shoot, what am I going? Where am I going with this? Someday, I will have 200 people showing up on a stream. I just got to get a little more interesting. Talk about interesting things better. But right now, I can present art. I want to see how thick a hardcover would. Oh, me too. That one's gonna go through Kickstarter. The other book, however, is not gonna go through Kickstarter. The secret project is gonna be going through a crowdfunding, of course, but it's who it's gonna go through. So I want two campaigns going at once next year. That's the goal. Yeah, but I am curious how Volume 5 is gonna look. Or with 5 volumes in a big omnibus. I have to draw this goon right here, make him look intimidating. Right now I'm just doing the ink washing. Because this volume here is going to be at least like well in the 300 page mark because of the content inside and what's going on in the story, the lore, and all that. This is gonna be a big book, and it has to be that way. So expect it to be well over 300 pages. The thing is, like, I don't have that comfortable life um, where I have time to like really chill. I'd like to get there, but at the same time, it's just I think this whole discomfort and especially with the position I'm at helps me create. But all that will change soon. So yeah. Oops. Dropping, spilling stuff everywhere. But yeah. I think I may do a run on Mega Man X soon as a treat for finishing up that painting, that large painting. It's almost done. I got to turn it into him this Saturday, so I got to actually load it up onto my truck and drive it down. Oops. Yeah. How you doing? How you doing, LeMay? Cool guy. Well, thank you. I try to stay cool. It's really hot down here. Good. Good. I'm glad you're doing good, LeMay. I'm glad for everyone just stopping in and saying what's up, saying hello. I want to build this community up or build this channel up and all those good things. I generally called your book The Attack on Titan of the indie scene. Yeah, I hear that and Berserk. Actually, someone commented earlier up here that it reminded them of Berserk. But yeah, no, it gets pretty crazy. And the thing is too, like I like leaving mystery and like I like the slow burn and the build up of everything. How you doing, Whitebeard? Just sitting here working on Volume 3 of Under God. It's actually getting done fast. Like the production, because I'm not at my long ass dead end job anymore. I'm actually getting this done quicker. And I think we can hit Volume 5 by the beginning of next year. And it'd be perfect timing, especially for the other book too. There's another book on the works, just to let you guys know. I keep going back to this stuff because I just want to make sure it looks good. angry mofo. Like zealots, like they're like moon god. They're like Belamo. Well, Belamo's like the moon god in Under God in my manga. And these guys are like fanatics, and they eat people too. They eat their own, and those out there. And it's the little subtleties, the detail stuff that really makes things stand out. It's actually taking time. Wow. I'm just turning the page. You put in all that work. I'm just turning the page. I don't care for the work. I do. I care about the work, and I care about what the people see. So that's why I take the time I do. On top of that, it'll bother me too. All right. So what do we have here? Let that dry for a bit. Come back. Got to keep the process going so we don't go stagnant. All right. This is my back button. So instead of working on Photoshop or Clip Studio, whiteout is my back button. What can we do with Miss October? I like working fast, but also don't want to lose detail as well. So sometimes I'll go back over on my drawings and go add detail or fix up anything if I missed it. Um, I just got here. How are you doing today? And you just got here. Just working on volume 3 of Under God right now. Oh, yes. Yeah, it's just a dry brush. It's what you can do with it, you know. Um, this is a wet. And since I'm kind of like freestyling this, just showing how it can be done. Because you can work wet first, like this, and then go back over and start adding your details if you want. It's another method of working. Some India ink and a little bit of water. Yeah. So yeah, always express yourself in your works. You have passion in it. Don't let people change it. Then you start losing you. And someone stated earlier, too much salt. Too many chefs in the soup. Too much salt or too much sugar. Got to find a balance and all that. But if you're working with a team and you guys share the same vision, then yeah, so be it. So I feel like art, when you interpret things, You filter it through you. You're like the medium, and you express it. Because someone else jumps in it and say, "Well, this is how I express it," then you're gonna have two different things, outcomes. Because now you're not being real with yourself. Because you're living someone else's vision and not being true to you. Yeah, you can work. Which you get some cool effects when you're like working wet and then go over. See, you get some cool ass effects. I'll put her arm like behind her back, I guess, because if I put it down here like that and just looks stiff. Yes, too many chefs in the kitchen, as they say. I agree. Man, I thought I was having Chef Boyardee. No, I thought I was having a 5-star soup today, but I ended up getting Chef Boyardee. They threw everything in the trash and served Chef Boyardee. There's nothing wrong with ravioli. I love it. Yeah, let's do another one. Like working with nibs and all that stuff. Fucking awesome. Working traditional is how I like to get down. Make that look so it look like you got a flat ass. I'm gonna make it some junk back there. Yeah, it could have been better. Could have done that a little better. Oh well. This is just a practice piece right here, just anyways. Arm's a little too long. And it's proportioning things and making it look right. I get comments on the train scene on Volume 2 of Undergod. That's like so sloppy. What else do I got? Normally it's good to work with pencils, but you know you can freestyle doing it just using the pen as well. I guess I'll work on pencil this time and do something like I don't know. What should we work on? What should I draw? I'll draw more off the side. It's all shapes at first, and that's why I say it doesn't take 3 years to make a book. It really doesn't. It's like, what the hell are you doing with your damn time? People are waiting on you. That's the one thing I hate is making people wait. I hate waiting. So why would anyone else want to wait? You know? So you draw your character enough, you would think that they would have their characters memorized in some way. We'll do a bust of October. You guys hear about that earthquake? Of course, you guys had to have. That's insane. I hope everyone's all right or some way. I know something like that. There's no warning. Probably a hint of warnings from some of their machines, but other than that, it's just unfortunate for anyone to go through that kind of stuff. It's just not right. Be having a good time and then shit just shakes the ground and life changes. But I hope those people like don't lose their families, and I just devastation like that sucks. I heard of the tsunami warning for Cali. Oh yeah, Cali, California, Hawaii, all that. I feel for those people. Human nature, human beings in general. So yeah, you heard about it too. Yeah, that's just insane. It's just like all of a sudden. You guys ever watch the Y-Files? I love that channel. I'm like into the whole aliens and paranormal stuff. I just like seeing that kind of stuff. I love science and engineering stuff as well. I love the pyramids. Fascinated with those. I'd like to see those someday in person. Stuff like that. The mysteries of the world. Things that makes life a little interesting. It's okay to question things and see where they came from and see who's what. Yeah, Y-Files is pretty cool. My parents were just in Alaska. Really? That'd be a cool place to visit as well. with the way you draw October, it would be interesting to see your style take on Eve from Starblade. Oh yeah, yeah, I can do that. Ask to actually look up her design a bit so I can maybe next time when I live stream I'll draw Eve. Actually, right now I'm currently working on a giant, big ass painting, 4 foot by 4 foot, with One Piece characters and Pokemon characters on it for a commission. Thank you. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind, Renown. If I had a picture of her right now, I'd draw her. I think I made it a little too well. She's kind of busty anyways. I shouldn't have put that curl on her lip like that. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I get an image of her. I'll do it. But I know tonight, after I'm done doing some painting stuff, I think I'm gonna game out for a bit. I think I think just a little bit, just for an hour. I can play something. I just feel bad when I play a game and the work isn't done. It's like, but I understand. We're human and we need different stimulations and different venues or different vices to so you don't go haywire. So I think I'll do a Mega Man X run, but I'll do it live. Yeah, Eve. I like Eve's design on Stellar Blade, and I like the fact they didn't hold back either. It's just like, no, this is what we're gonna put out. And there's questionable things in my books, and don't don't get me wrong. And it's not like I like drawing that kind of stuff. It's part of the world. I have to have that in there. It has to be seen, unfortunately, or else it'd just be PG-13, and I'll be holding back too much. Yeah, you guys check out my channel. Let's grow this thing. You can like and subscribe. It'll help. It feels so weird saying this because I never thought I'd be in this position to be saying that. But yeah, you guys check out the channel, like and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter or X, sevens_October. And I'll write that down so you guys have the info. Or go to my channel. Let her dry for a second. But yeah, totally. There's some other pieces here. I guess I can kind of mess with. What do we got? What do we have? Need some more paper. Let me put my inks up for a second. No, no, keep that out. Yeah. So a lot of times I go do like long walks, and I'll bring my sketch pad or just if I have the time and go study nature. When I had the time, I would do that. I'm gonna make room for that soon. I don't feel so disconnected from the world and everything I'm trying to do. Let's see, I've been drawing for an hour and 3 minutes. Okay. Probably jump back on later tonight, maybe. See where we're at. It looks all scribbly at first. We'll sit there and refine everything. Draw our feet. Draw on our feet as much as we can, not doing a Rob Liefeld. But he did try drawing feet. Yeah, we grew up with a lot of those old comics, like the 90s comics as well. But at the time, Rob Liefeld and all those creators that were pretty hot then, like that. I mean, they're still known today, but they used to sell comic book stores in like pretty much like 7-Elevens and stuff. Isn't that cool? I mean, we were kids. Sometimes we'd get a five-finger discount, but we were kids and felt bad about that. But now, you grow up. I mean, I appreciate what they were doing, but we're children and we just wanted those things and didn't know better. And but at the same time, it didn't go to waste because we seen it as like material to become an artist or be. It looks so cool then. I think around October usually I'll play like Castlevania, Shadow Man. You guys ever heard of Shadow Man? Shadow Man Remastered, because I used to play that on the 64, and then they remastered it for the PS4, 5, whatever, and the Xbox, I believe. Very interesting game. I just play it for like nostalgic reasons, because I don't know. Well, I do know. Yeah, nostalgic reasons. Nostalgia. Is the stream working alright? It's not looping or nothing? Can you guys hear me alright? I won't know until, I just ask. I just don't know if it is or not. I hope the stream's going okay, because I don't know if it is messing up or not. Don't seem like I'm having any problems from what I can see. But actually, I may have to do a TikTok video. I might start using that TikTok account more. Haven't really used it. But I mean, I can try again later if things are acting up on my channel. Well, I think maybe I'll jump on again later tonight. I'll see where I'm at. But I think I can, maybe should draw some more. It should be dry now, which is good. Got a little bit of touch-ups here. Little details in the corner. Like, I know this. They're like, what are you, the hell are you doing? It's just one of those things, I just have to do this. All right, you guys. Um, I guess I'll be back tonight. But I'm glad you guys stopped by and checked out the artwork and checked out the progress. So, in the meantime, you guys can check out Under God Volume 1 and Volume 2. It's 252 pages, all hand drawn. There's a picture of October, by the way. 18 and up, mature audience. Let's see. It's you can get the digital and visual. You can get the digital and the physical at AngelsOfTheRenaissance.com. Go check it out. And I hope you guys enjoy this and, you know, put a like and sub to this channel. You know, let's make this thing grow and keep pushing these books out. So I said by January, starting there, January and March around there, I'd like to start dropping volume 5. So in the meantime, thank you guys so much for everything, and thank you guys for stopping by. I know the chat's not really talking much, but I'm trying. I'm trying. So, but I appreciate you guys anyways, regardless. So I'll catch you guys on the flip side, maybe later tonight. See you guys later. Thank you.